And not quite sure what happened here, but it looked like Evans was right in the middle of it again, although Winston, oh, that's not good.
So that's some composure. Then
Evans comes over out of nowhere and just slams Lattimore to the deck. Evans should be thrown out of the game.
That's why you have replay, and that's
the sideline.
Here you see Evans came off and he just rocked Lattimore. Wouldn't be surprised to see some guys thrown out of this one here, KB.
Yeah, New York can get involved and make decisions here. We told you earlier about Lattimore and Evans. They really don't like each other. They've had issues in the past. And that is really what got this going. And then Evans came on to heat it up. Flags everywhere. Boy, oh boy, what a mess.
Wow.
Watch this. Talib reaches in.
Grabbed the goat chain, and ripped it apart.
Crabtree is in disbelief. He's actually showing
half. And then moments ago, here's what happened.
Yeah, I think this, look, watch this block. Look, and it doesn't stop there.
Wow.
I mean, you just knew that this was going to happen. And that's all on Crabtree right there. And then, of course, Talib, he retaliates. And then you've got Lyman in there, and this is just out of control.
Look, we have another one right here.
Look at this.
Oh, and a swing right there.
This is crazy because now you're going to get ejected from the game. I mean, this is just selfish. When your own self-interest are more important than the team, then you put yourself and your team at risk. And that's terrible. You just can't do it.
Kaepernick, end zone, Crabtree, broken up, picked off. This game is over. Knocked in the air, intercepted by Smith. Off the hands of Richard Sherman.
Joe, thank you so much. Richard, let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best. Or I'm going to set it for you real quick. L.O.B.
34 years old in his 13th year, plays with a nasty edge to him, but is as competitive as any player you'll find in the league. Patriots rush 5. Newton throws high. What a grab by Smith. First down Carolina at the 34 as he and Talib get started and go at it, and company comes to see what's going on.
I'm surprised it took this long. This started a long time ago when Talib was playing with Tampa.
Well, it's a matchup that we saw earlier in the NFC South when Talib played for Tampa, Smith here for Carolina. You know they both play with fire, and in the matchup early on, that 42-yard grab helped the Panthers on that opening drive, and then the ensuing completion to keep the drive going. Talib hanging on to Smith's leg and drawing the 15-yard flag.
Tommy Hagler and
Tommy Hearns?
Tommy Hearns. You know it. That's what it looks like to me.
Second and 9. Newton. Complete. Right back to Steve Smith as he and Talib meet again. First down, Carolina.
What happened between you and Talib on the field early in the game? I don't know. You go ask him because he didn't finish the game. Ice up, son. Ice up.
Randy Moss has 3 catches for just 23 yards.
Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan getting into it. Handoff for Ward on 3rd and 8. And Ward leaning forward. Flags come down. Oh, there's punching now.
Yeah, Finnegan and Andre Johnson going after it. Both of the helmets were ripped off because of this action right here. Finnegan gets the first shot, then gets his helmet knocked off. He takes off Johnson, and now Johnson is going to get a couple of good shots in there, or bad shots, if you will. And they're both gone, as well they should be. Boy, you just don't see that in the NFL very often. That uppercut right there landed.
Johnson has been ejected. Finnegan has been tossed from the game as well.
And here they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. A.J. Green throwing punches.
You don't punch the helmet, number one.
It just showed the replay on the board here, and the fans see that A.J. Green threw punches.
And so the officiating crew.
Roethlisberger from the pocket, middle of the field, incomplete. Personal foul, a flag does come in.
Went to the head.
Lewis Harris is going to be flagged for this on the hit. Brown is still down.
That's, of course, flagrant.
Out of control.
Out of control. It's going to be everything. That's going to be suspension, fine.
Perfect.
It's a peel back block, and that's going to be a fine, and that's ridiculous. You know, you're spending a lot of time on education on what's legal and what isn't.
Romo's active, but he's the backup as Prescott sets up, throws. Dez Bryant, first of the day. And he gets 9.5.
Yeah, and that quarterback room last week was a little different from one.
Alfred Morris checks in, and he's now in the slot. Out to the right. Prescott. Bryant. Down to the 6. Working on Josh Norman, and then they go face to face.
Well, this is obviously a great matchup between these two guys, and we've seen more out of Dez Bryant since he came back from his injury. Missed some games. He's been back now for 4 or 5 weeks, and those two jawing at each other. But he's made some big plays for this offense since his return. That was a nice catch.
This a few plays ago, they were in each other's faces, and 195 yards throwing, and you saw this going to break. Dez Bryant and Josh Norman face to face. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll come back to the State Farm postgame show after this. Drive where the Giants are thinking about what could have been, and here's what was going on after that run.
Well, Josh Norman was on him. They gave a little bit of help, and like Odell Beckham came back in and took a shot on Josh Norman, and you just don't know what all has happened because he's been getting pounded on each time, and he's waiting for them now to throw a flag. He's trying to keep his cool, hand up inside the face mask, and if these officials would watch what's going on.
Second down.
Let's watch. This has been going on all game. I mean, at some point, this is ridiculous. Down by 28. Here is Beckham. He's got his first catch of the day, and now Norman gets on top of him at the end of it.
I think Tom Brady's had a heck of a season.
Beckham with a first down catch, and he is thrown to the ground by Norman. And there they go again, and there is a flag.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 13. 15-yard penalty. That'll be 1st and 10 after enforcement.
Grab the left leg. Watch the end of this play. That's not it. It's here. And they go head to head. Then Norman gets in with a knee into the head of Odell Beckham.
Well, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for Odell Beckham. It's embarrassing for the Giants. There's a shot. I mean, Josh Norman has owned him in this game, and when he hasn't been on him, someone else has. They haven't gotten him the football.
Manning. End zone. Touchdown, Beckham.
As he comes off the ball, it looked like he started like he may go to the slant, and it gives Eli Manning then some room to lay it.
3rd and goal. Garcia off the play fake, rolling right, has the touchdown. Terrell Owens. Where's he going?
Right to the center of the stadium.
Right to the Dallas Cowboys logo. He looks skyward through the opening of the roof. Emmitt Smith. Touchdown! He's going to the center of the field, too. Takes one out of the Terrell Owens book and glances over to the 49ers sideline.
I like the challenge. And Spellman, I think, was how they got their run defense back on track last week.
Garcia to Owens, touchdown. Owens again heading for midfield. There he goes.
There's going to be a penalty on George Teague because he's going to clock him. Now Teague's going to be kicked out of the game. You know, I got to tell you, I don't blame Teague for doing that. I really don't.